Okay, I'm here with poker as a side hustle, showing you that it is possible to make money playing poker. Whenever I play poker, I have two goals, to have fun and to make money. This is first and foremost a hobby. And if you're looking at poker strictly as a source of income, probably not the best thing to do. I think it's difficult to make money playing poker. You have to study, you have to put the work in, you have to play kind of diligently and patiently. And it's also not the easiest thing to make $50, $60, $100 an hour doing. So here you can see my my stats. This is about 6 months worth of play online. So I've made about $9,300. This is before rakeback. That's actually, so you can see whenever you play online, if I go to the results tab over here, you pay money in to rake, you get some of that back in the form of rewards. I think that was, it's been about $2,000, on top of that I've gotten back in rake. So you can see I've contributed in the last 6 months to PokerStars $12,500 in rake. So you get some of that back. Also playing live. Live, it's easier to play profitable. The players are much fishier, but you get dealt much less hands. And I also think playing live can be a little bit boring. You have to drive out to the casino. You can only play one table at a time. Playing at home, I prefer. I can watch TV. I can talk to my girlfriend. I don't have to commute. I don't have to do any of that other stuff. So if you are at all interested in poker or in making a side income, maybe you're a break-even poker player who enjoys the game but wants to start winning a little bit more. Maybe you're looking to get into poker and want to see how someone who's more experienced would play some hands. That's what I'm going to be sharing on this channel. As you can see, I'm not the best poker player in the world. My all-in equity adjusted big blinds per 100 is a little over 3 playing online. There are people who are doing better than that. Playing online, I'm making about $15 an hour roughly. There are people who might be making $30, $40 an hour playing cash games online. Tournaments, maybe a little bit more. If you look at the top poker players in the world right now, so there are these game theory optimal computer solvers out there that can kind of dictate how people play, and I think the level of play has just gotten so good that if you're a Daniel Negreanu or Phil Hellmuth, Phil Ivey, some of these guys, I'm sure they still are making money playing poker, but they're probably making way more money off their personality at this point. So if you want to view how a grinder plays poker and actually wins money, not just, how somebody might play whenever they're on TV, just having a good time, doing that sort of thing, this is what I'm going to be showing. I play cash games. There's way less variance in cash games than there's tournaments, so you can more so get a steady stream of income. If you're looking to make, I've been making roughly $2,000 a month for the last 2 years, and I have a full-time job. I commit 15, 20 hours a week to this, maybe, sometimes more, sometimes less. So if you're looking for something like that, this is a good place to go. I have, you'll notice that a lot of poker websites can be pretty expensive. Some of these master classes, some of these other things, either they don't have a lot of information or they're very expensive. I've studied, I've read books, I've studied, I've done a lot of stuff. I think that sometimes getting hung up in the theory can get a little bit boring, and especially if you're new to it, it can get a little bit overwhelming. I think watching somebody go through a hand, maybe play a hand, and talk through their process and the theory behind it and why they do what they do can be very enlightening. So I'm going to be posting real-life hand examples on my page to show you how someone who makes profit playing poker thinks through it. And again, I'm not the best poker player in the world. I'm doing this in part to help myself learn and get better. Poker is a game that, okay, you could maybe memorize game theory optimal play to an extent. That would be very tough. But you have to deviate from that if you want to exploit the player pool and understand how to play against players that are playing poorly. And the way that you make money in poker is by making good decisions, one, but also by finding games where there are suboptimal players sitting. So if you go to a casino, it's pretty easy to spot players that don't play very well. They're going to be limping a lot, calling a lot, not playing very aggressively. Same thing online. Whenever you play online, a lot of the time you can start to label your opponents, so you can see right away, okay, these players are not very good. You get the heads-up display, which this is all from my heads-up display. Poker Tracker, awesome tool. I can play 12, 15 tables at a time. I don't have to be paying close attention to what people at the table are doing. I can just take a quick look at their stats and know what type of player they are. So I'll be using the HUD for replay examples, talk about how I use the HUD, talk about the different strategy I use. This will be applicable for tournament players as well, and live players, online players, whoever. If you're just looking for more sound, fundamental poker strategy, these videos are going to help you out a ton. And like I said, I'm in a spot right now where I'm making a little over $20,000 a year, doing something that I really enjoy doing as a hobby. That is great. That money, I mean, who doesn't want extra money in their pocket? And if I'm being honest, this is more fun to me than playing Xbox or, you know, just getting lost in some dumb TV show. Although I can watch TV while I'm doing this. You know, I can watch a movie while I'm playing 10 poker tables at the same time. It really doesn't have to be overly complicated. So hopefully you guys tune in, like what you see, watch, share the videos, subscribe, whatever. Comment, let me know what you think. We can discuss some hands, that sort of thing. And yeah, look forward to seeing what we got going on here.